Namaste. I am Timothy Doyle, a student of the Golden Ones. This is the 18th teaching class relating to the potential power of a thought. Every thought is energy. Everything in our world that has been manifested was first created in the mind as a thought. You just cannot manifest anything unless you first think about it. So let's think about how a thought can become manifested. What gives power to one thought compared to power to another thought? Let's take something simple like breakfast. What are we going to manifest for breakfast? So we wake up and we go through the list of the possibilities of what we want for breakfast. And many thoughts go through our mind. We could have oatmeal, we could have rice, we could have noodles, we could have eggs, we could have bacon, we could have ham. And then we run down the list and we say, well, I feel like maybe peanut butter on toast. And we go, yeah, that's what I want, peanut butter on toast. So now what we have is we have a thought, peanut butter and toast, and now we're putting a feeling to it, peanut butter and toast. That feels good. That's probably what I want to have is peanut butter and toast. So the next thing we do is we sort of go to discernment. Let me get down here a little bit. We see that peanut butter and toast resonates with us. That's like, yeah, that's kind of what I want. And then we go, well, discernment. Do I have peanut butter? Yeah, I have peanut butter. Do I have bread to make into toast? Yeah. Do I have a toaster? Yeah, okay. So we sort of put all the ingredients together. And then we make up and we say, I'm going to have peanut butter and toast for breakfast. So we energize the thought with a feeling. We put a feeling into that thought of peanut butter and toast. We say, yep, that's what I want. We go through discernment, it resonates with us. We have all the ingredients, and we then say, well, I'm gonna make peanut butter and toast for breakfast. Next thing we do is after we tell ourselves we're gonna do this, we make the commitment with the energy, and then we take action and we bring the peanut butter and bread out and toast it and spread it, and we create a peanut butter on toast breakfast for ourselves. So we see that how all thoughts are empowered by a feeling. There has to be a feeling to bring it into manifestations. If you want to do something for, let's say, for your spouse or your girlfriend or one of your children, you think about what would they like. They'd like chocolate. Maybe I'll make them a chocolate cake. Does that sound right? Yeah, that sounds right. That will make them happy. So we create the feeling. What is the feeling that's going to power that thought and bring it to the next level? And so when we go through the process of this, we have to put feeling into it. Then we resonate to see if that feeling feels good. Then we have to put discernment into it. Discern, is this practical? Is this a good idea? Can we actually bring this about? And then when we check it out and see that we have all the ingredients, we say, yeah, we can make this happen. And boom, we take action. All right. So that's something simple, making breakfast or making a gift for somebody, baking a cake or something like that. So let's go on. Let's say we want to make something spectacular. Let's say we're building a house. And we decide that, we're going to build a house. We decide what kind of material we want. We decide where we would like to build the house. We look at blueprints. We discern that this is the type of house we want. And then when we see, well, we have the money. We're going through discernment now. We have the money. We can get the material. We've got the land. Can we afford it? Can we move in? Is it a good location? Is it good for work? Is it good for family? And we go through the discernment to check all the blocks to say, yeah, this looks pretty good. Then we say, all right, let's do it. Then we move into action. We speak the words. This is what I want to do. Once we make that commitment, this is what we want to do, and put our energy in it and speak, we have to put the power of the spoken word into the manifestation. And when we say, yep, we're gonna build this house, this is what we're gonna do, the family's happy, everybody's happy, they're putting their energy into this creation. And then we start working on it. All right, so we've done our part. We created everything we could possibly do. We're moving into the right direction. And then we submit this plan into our subconscious so that our subconscious and our conscious mind can work together to move forward on the manifestation of this idea. Well, there's another ingredient that comes along, and the subconscious mind will work with universal mind to see if this creation is in alignment with universal laws and principles of harmony, balance, order, and unity for the greater good of all. What most souls don't realize is that we are here. Our purpose here is to train to become co-creator gods. Co-creator gods do not fear their manifestations. They do not doubt whether their manifestations will work or not. They're not hesitant about putting their energy into it. If there's any fear or any doubt or any hesitancy placed into the energy of a manifestation, of a thought process, the universal mind will not allow that to manifest. Just won't. The universal mind knows that our lesson here is to train to be co-creator gods, and gods don't have doubts, they don't have fears, they're not hesitant, they move forward with a power. Let there be light, let there be a house, let there be a job, let there be a store. This is the power of the spoken word. Now, our thoughts are not just on manifesting something. Our thoughts also need to be aware. We need to be aware of how powerful our thoughts are. For an example, if we see someone and we encourage them, that's a nice looking dress, you did well in school, you're tall, you're handsome, you're intelligent, by having a feeling of praise or empowering someone else that they're doing a good job, they're intelligent, they're working hard, their painting looks good, they're hardworking. A little word of encouragement, of thoughts, can do a lot for a person to empower them to believe in themselves. We need to be aware of our thoughts relating to not only to ourselves, but to others, empowering others. Because when we empower others, they will empower other people. They'll say, well, you know, someone praised me for my drawing. I'm going to tell someone else that they do a good work too. And this goes on and it continues on. And this is what brings unity into the world, where we have love and compassion and encouragement for our children, our neighbors, our friends, our co-workers. Now, the same thing happens if we have a negative thought. If we see someone we don't like or someone irritates us, and we have a negative thought towards them, that negative thought is a reflection of what's coming out of us. The only thing that can destroy us is what comes out of us. Our negative thoughts towards others, negative feelings, these are not feelings that we want to have resonated in our life, on our light body, in our mind, in our hearts. Every time we see someone, we don't want to think, oh my God, there's so-and-so again. Your conscious mind can only hold one thought at a time. So if you're thinking how terrible somebody else is, you cannot be thinking about how great you are or how great your children are or empowering someone else to be better than who they think they are. All right? We have to remember here, this is a spiritual training school. Earth is a spiritual training school. Everybody here, their purpose is training to become a co-creator God. There are different levels of training. The new ones, new souls here. Now, all souls coming to Earth are the elite of their solar system. They are the most spiritual individuals from their solar system. They are the elite of the elite, and they have been recognized by their solar system and recommended to the Galactic Council for them to come to Earth because of their potential spiritual development and their love to serve God. They're candidates to become co-creator God. So when you come here to Earth, you're stripped of everything you previously have known, and you're giving a conscious mind, and other faculties are activated that you haven't used before. So we're learning to use the conscious mind. All right? So when we see our fellow classmates, corrupt politicians, people who have abused other people, there's basically 3 levels of soul development here. There's the ego stage, where when you first come here, it's me, me, me. You abuse others. You want power. You're greedy. You just want the best for self. Then there's the spiritual stage where you're no longer satisfying the need of the soul. You want something more soulful. So you start taking on responsibilities in a family and being responsible at work, being a conscientious parent and guardian, a supervisor at work. You might get into meditation, tarot cards, Tai Chi. You start getting into start feeding your soul. And then the third stage is co-creator God stage. This is a stage where you need to really be conscious of who you are in every moment. Your thoughts have to be God thoughts. You have to start thinking like God. What would God do in a situation like that? You have to discipline your thinking so that you become aware of your thoughts and feelings in every moment and not allow your thoughts and feelings to control you, but you control your thoughts and your feelings. So when we do see our classmates that are abusive, corrupt, taking advantage of others and so forth, we've got to be mindful of our thoughts. We have to have compassion towards our classmates. We don't have to like their personality or what they are manifesting in the world. We don't embrace that. But we do have to embrace and understand that all souls, if they're misusing the power here, they're just in the early stages of soul development. We've all been there, and they'll eventually learn. But let's not get wrapped up with our negative thoughts towards others, because that's going to hold us back. We need to have compassion for everybody in this spiritual training school. So with that in mind, let me say namaste, love to all, peace to all. Y'all have a great day. Much love. Bye-bye. See all the teachings and videos of the Golden Ones at www.thepathtowoneness.com. Also, see the teachings on the Golden Age, where souls can learn how to overcome the birth, death, and rebirth cycle. Also, see all the videos of the Golden Ones on the YouTube channel, Timothy Doyle, The Golden Ones. And visit us on Facebook and link it at The Path to Oneness.